with Angus McStone.
Welcome to another thrilling episode of On the Button with Angus McStone. Yours truly. Now, my guest tonight is a 3-time Tim Hortons Briar champion. He's a 2-time world curling champion. He's a 1-time Olympic gold medalist. It's Ben Hebert! Welcome to the show, Ben.
Thanks for having me.
Now, Ben, I was talking to your teammate on Team Canada, Mark Kennedy, and he was telling me about your love of golf. Do you think it's important that you share something outside of curling, something that will bring you together closer as a team?
I think maybe. I mean, that's not really the case on my team because whenever we golf together, we usually just fight and get mad at each other and throw clubs and stuff. But we do like to golf, and so it's something we can do off the ice.
Now, golf, Scottish invention. Curling, Scottish invention. So there seems to be a little bit of a pattern here with yourself and my native land of sprawling green hills and that kind of thing. Would you think there's something about Scotland that appeals to you?
I was there for the first time last year, and to be honest with you, it was dark for 7 days in a row and rained for 7 days straight, and the beds are only this big, and I don't fit in beds like that. So the shower, I had to turn sideways to shower in, so I'm not going to lie to you. I was pretty happy to leave, but I had a good time when we were there golfing and enjoying the curling scenery. But other than that, I was happy to get back to Canada, my normal size bed.
You know, when you talk about the darkness, you talk about the damp, you talk about the rain, it makes me so homesick.
That's a lie.
That's true. That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Now, even though you say you're not a big fan of Scotland, I think there's a chance for you to become an honorary Scot. And what I'd like to do to you today is present you with this, your very own kilt. You think that's a good look for you? Let's hold it up.
This is probably not a good look for me, but it would probably fit. It's big enough.
Maybe you could try it on.
You want me to try this on?
Well, let's have a look, see what it goes like.
Scotland, eh?
Scotland the Brave.
Scotland the Brave.
Now, we won't make you go completely traditional Scottish with a kilt. But I think that's
bear ball.
Oh, yeah, there
Is that
you
what
go.
they call it?
Something like that, yeah.
Hammer out.
Exactly. But I'm thinking that
this isn't bad.
That colour there is kind of
looks good on me.
It's bringing out the colour in your eyes.
I'll tell you what. I don't mind. I got some Scottish friends, but I don't think I'd want to live there, and I certainly would never want to wear this. But I'll do it for you.
Thank you, Ben. Now, I'm going to move on to my next segment, the one I like to call Fantastic Questions, where we've contacted fans, or they've contacted us on the Facebook and asked us to ask you questions. And the first question we've got here comes from Carmen Elia. And she says, I think you guys rock. Well, Carmen, I think they think that you rock too. But she says, who's the best sweeper, Mark or Ben?
Well, you know, Mark's better than me than probably every other aspect in the sport, but sweeping, I'm going to have to say I'm better than Mark, unfortunately for him.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little stronger, probably a little better judge. I can make the rock do a little better stuff. It's going to have to be me on that one.
You can make that rock roll.
A little bit.
Good stuff.
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, I don't have a second question, so I'm going to make one up. We talked a little bit about the golf. Now, you say you're better than Mark at sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
Who's better at golf?
I am definitely better than golf. I think actually the only sport Mark's better than me at is curling. Everything after that, I dominate Mark in a bad way in most sports.
Mark?
Mark's a good curler. I'm a better athlete, but Mark's a great curler.
Mark, consider yourself owned. Well, I'd like to thank my wonderful guest, Ben Hebert, for joining me tonight on The Button.
Thanks.
Thanks.